Hey there, friend. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right for your health? Eating your vegetables, staying active, but you still want that extra edge, that one superfood that could truly make a difference? Well, I'm about to share something with you today that might just change the way you think about nutrition. It's called Moringa. And if you haven't heard of it yet, you're in for a treat. This isn't just another trendy superfood that'll disappear in a year. Moringa has been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine, and modern science is finally catching up to what ancient healers already knew. But here's the thing. Knowing about moringa and actually eating it every day are two very different things. That's why I'm going to show you 5 absolutely delicious ways to incorporate this incredible plant into your daily routine without it feeling like a chore. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be excited to try every single one of these methods. Now, before we dive in, I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried moringa before? If yes, how did you use it? And if no, what's holding you back? Drop your answer in the comments below because I love hearing about your experiences and questions. Your input helps me create better content for this amazing community we're building together. All right, let's talk about why moringa deserves a spot in your daily diet. This plant, often called the miracle tree, is packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and all 9 essential amino acids. We're talking about vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, potassium, protein, and so much more. In fact, gram for gram, moringa leaves contain more vitamin C than oranges, more calcium than milk, and more iron than spinach. But beyond the impressive nutritional profile, moringa has been shown to support healthy blood sugar levels, reduce inflammation, support heart health, and boost your immune system. The research is genuinely exciting. Now, I know what you might be thinking. If it's so good for me, it probably tastes terrible, right? Wrong. That's exactly why I'm sharing these 5 delicious ways to eat moringa. Because when healthy food tastes amazing, you'll actually stick with it. And consistency is where the magic happens. Let's start with method number 1. And this is probably the easiest way to begin your moringa journey. Add moringa powder to your morning smoothie. I cannot stress enough how simple and effective this is. Here's what I want you to do. Take your favorite smoothie recipe, whatever you're already making, whether it's a berry smoothie, a tropical mango blend, or a green smoothie with spinach and banana. Now, add just 1 teaspoon of moringa powder to start. That's it. 1 teaspoon. You don't want to overdo it at first because moringa has a slightly earthy green tea-like flavor that you'll want to get used to gradually. Blend it up with your other ingredients, and I promise you, you won't even taste it, especially if you're using fruits like banana, mango, or pineapple that have strong, sweet flavors. The beauty of this method is that you're getting all those incredible nutrients first thing in the morning, when your body is ready to absorb them. Plus, smoothies are already a healthy habit for so many people. So you're just enhancing something you're already doing. Let me give you one of my personal favorite combinations. 1 banana, half a cup of frozen mango, a handful of spinach, 1 teaspoon of moringa powder, a tablespoon of chia seeds, and about a cup of coconut milk or almond milk. Blend it until it's smooth and creamy, and you've got yourself a nutritional powerhouse that tastes like a tropical vacation. The natural sweetness from the banana and mango completely balances out any earthiness from the moringa. And here's a pro tip. If you want to boost the nutritional value even more, add a tablespoon of nut butter or a scoop of your favorite protein powder. This turns your smoothie into a complete meal that'll keep you satisfied for hours. The key here is to make it enjoyable. If you love what you're drinking, you'll keep coming back to it every single day. Now let's move on to method number 2. And this one might surprise you. Stir moringa powder into your soups and stews. Yes, you heard that right. Moringa is incredibly versatile, and it works beautifully in savory dishes. Think about it. Soups and stews are already packed with vegetables, herbs, and spices, so adding a spoonful of moringa powder just amplifies the nutritional content without changing the flavor profile dramatically. The warmth of the soup actually helps mellow out moringa's flavor even more. Here's how you do it. When your soup or stew is almost done cooking, just a minute or 2 before you're ready to serve, stir in about a teaspoon of moringa powder per serving. You don't want to add it too early because excessive heat over a long period can degrade some of the nutrients. Adding it at the end preserves all those vitamins and antioxidants while still infusing the dish with its benefits. This works particularly well with lentil soup, vegetable soup, chicken stew, curry, minestrone, really any hearty dish where you've got a rich, flavorful broth. I love adding it to a simple tomato-based vegetable soup with lots of garlic, onions, carrots, and celery. The robust flavors completely embrace the moringa, and you end up with this incredibly nourishing bowl of comfort food. And if you're meal prepping for the week, which I highly recommend for busy people who want to stay healthy, you can make a big batch of soup and add moringa to each bowl individually as you heat it up. That way, you're getting maximum freshness with every serving. The other beautiful thing about this method is that it encourages you to eat more whole foods in general. Soups and stews are fantastic vehicles for vegetables, legumes, and lean proteins. By adding moringa to these dishes, you're creating meals that truly fuel your body from the inside out. Method number 3 is perfect for all you tea lovers out there. Make yourself a soothing moringa tea. This is my go-to in the afternoon when I need a little pick-me-up but don't want the jitters that come from coffee. Moringa tea is gentle, nourishing, and gives you a subtle energy boost without the crash. You can buy moringa tea bags, which are super convenient, or you can make your own using moringa powder. If you're using powder, here's the simple process. Boil some water and let it cool for just a minute or two. You don't want it at a rolling boil because that can destroy some of the delicate nutrients. Then add about half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of moringa powder to a cup, pour the hot water over it and stir well. Let it steep for about 3 to 5 minutes. Now, here's where you can get creative. Moringa tea on its own has a mild, slightly grassy taste that some people love and others find too plain. So feel free to jazz it up. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, which not only brightens the flavor, but also helps your body absorb the iron in moringa more effectively. Vitamin C and iron are best friends when it comes to absorption. You can also add a touch of honey or maple syrup if you like a hint of sweetness. Fresh ginger is another fantastic addition. It adds warmth and spice and has its own anti-inflammatory properties. Or try adding a cinnamon stick while it steeps for a cozy, comforting flavor. Some people even like to mix moringa powder with green tea or chamomile tea for a blend that combines the benefits of multiple herbs. The options are truly endless. I find that having a cup of moringa tea in the afternoon helps me stay focused and energized without interfering with my sleep later. It's become this peaceful little ritual in my day, a moment to pause, breathe, and nourish my body. And rituals like that are so important for our overall well-being, not just physical health, but mental and emotional health too. All right, method number 4 is for those of you who love your morning routine and can't imagine starting the day without something warm and comforting. Add moringa powder to your oatmeal or breakfast porridge. This is such an underrated way to use moringa, and it works like a charm. Whether you're making traditional oatmeal, overnight oats, or any kind of warm breakfast grain like quinoa porridge or amaranth, you can easily stir in moringa for an extra nutritional boost. Here's what I recommend. Cook your oatmeal however you normally do, whether that's on the stovetop, in the microwave, or if you prefer overnight oats, just mix everything the night before. Once your oatmeal is ready and you've added your favorite toppings, sprinkle in about 1 teaspoon of moringa powder and give it a good stir. The creamy texture of the oatmeal blends beautifully with the powder. And when you add delicious toppings like fresh berries, sliced banana, a drizzle of almond butter, some chopped nuts, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a handful of dark chocolate chips, you create this amazing symphony of flavors and textures. The moringa just blends right in. You get all the fiber and sustained energy from the oats, plus all the vitamins and minerals from the moringa. It's a breakfast that truly sets you up for success. And if you're someone who struggles with energy crashes mid-morning, this combination can be a game changer. The complex carbohydrates from the oats provide steady energy, while the protein and nutrients in moringa help stabilize your blood sugar and keep you feeling full. I personally love making a big bowl of oatmeal with mashed banana, a spoonful of moringa, some walnuts, and a handful of blueberries. It's like eating dessert for breakfast, but it's actually incredibly good for you. And if you're meal prepping, overnight oats with moringa are perfect, because you can make several jars at once and just grab one each morning. It doesn't get easier than that. Now for method number 5. And this is the one that might excite you the most if you have a sweet tooth. Incorporate moringa powder into your healthy baked goods and energy balls. Yes, you can absolutely bake with moringa, and it's fantastic. We're talking about muffins, energy bites, protein bars, pancakes, and even homemade granola. The possibilities are endless, and this is such a fun way to get your daily dose of moringa while enjoying something that feels like a treat. Let me give you a simple recipe to try. Make some no-bake energy balls. These are perfect for a quick snack, a post-workout boost, or even a healthy dessert. Here's what you need. 1 cup of pitted dates, 1 cup of nuts like almonds or cashews, 2 tablespoons of moringa powder, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, a tablespoon of chia seeds, and a pinch of sea salt. Throw everything into a food processor and blend until it forms a sticky mixture. Then roll the mixture into small balls about the size of a walnut and store them in the fridge. These little powerhouses are packed with natural energy, fiber, protein, healthy fats, and of course, all the benefits of moringa. They taste amazing, almost like a chocolate truffle, and they're so much better for you than any processed snack you'd buy at the store. You can also add moringa to pancake or muffin batter. Just add a teaspoon or two to your dry ingredients and mix as usual. The green color might make your pancakes a little darker, but it actually looks kind of cool, and kids often think it's fun. Plus, what better way to sneak extra nutrition into your family's diet? I've made banana muffins with moringa powder, and they turned out absolutely delicious. The banana flavor is strong enough that you don't really notice the moringa, but you're getting all those incredible nutrients in every bite. This method is perfect for people who want the health benefits, but struggle with the taste of moringa in more straightforward preparations like tea or smoothies. When it's baked into something sweet and delicious, you truly get the best of both worlds. So there you have it. 5 delicious, practical, easy ways to eat moringa every day. Smoothies, soups and stews, tea, oatmeal and baked goods or energy balls. The beautiful thing about these methods is that they fit into your life as it already is. You don't need to completely overhaul your diet or spend hours in the kitchen. You're simply enhancing the foods you already love with this incredible superfood. And that's really the secret to sustainable, healthy eating. It's not about perfection or restriction. It's about adding more good things into your life in ways that feel natural and enjoyable. Now, I want to give you a few practical tips before you run out and buy your first bag of moringa powder. First, start small. Begin with just half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon per day, and gradually increase as your body gets used to it. Some people experience mild digestive changes when they first start taking moringa, so easing into it is always a good idea. Second, buy high-quality organic moringa powder from a reputable source. The quality really does matter when it comes to supplements and superfoods. Look for products that are tested for purity and don't contain any fillers or additives. Third, store your moringa powder in a cool, dark place in an airtight container to preserve its nutritional value. Fourth, consistency is key. The benefits of moringa compound over time, so try to incorporate it into your routine daily rather than just here and there. And finally, remember that moringa is a supplement to a healthy lifestyle, not a replacement for one. It works best when you're also eating a variety of whole foods, staying hydrated, moving your body regularly, and getting enough sleep. No single food is a magic bullet, but when you combine good habits together, that's when you see real transformation. I hope this video has inspired you to give moringa a try. It truly is one of nature's most generous gifts, and I've seen it make a real difference in my own health and energy levels. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos on nutrition, wellness, and living your healthiest life. And seriously, drop a comment below and let me know which of these 5 methods you're most excited to try. I read every single comment, and I love connecting with you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.